Hi guys, Melissa here. Welcome to your Melissa Moment and welcome to Try It Thursday part 2 of redoing our outdoor fireplace. So if you missed the first video, we're redoing an outdoor fiberglass fireplace that was falling apart. In the first video you saw me prepping it, putting the fiberglass on, and then we had to leave it to harden. Okay. I'm gonna take you outside and show you what it looks like right now, but it's really hot out. I was outside kind of prepping the area and I was like, wow, it's hot. So I wanted to do the little intro video inside where we have air conditioning. Um, so the fiberglass was put on, it was left to harden. You're supposed to leave it for 24 hours. It was so hot that day. It was ready in like 6 hours. But it's been probably a while I've left it. So all I did was I did take some sandpaper. Okay, these are just sheets of sandpaper. I used a 60 grit sandpaper, and I just sanded down all of the fiberglass, just to get rid of any sharp edges. Okay, because fiberglass, it's literally glass and fiber. So once it hardens, it can be really sharp and it can be really dangerous if you're not careful. So I didn't worry too much about it being like really not bumpy and smooth because it's a textured fireplace anyway. It kind of looks like rock, so that doesn't matter. I just wanted to get rid of any of the sharp edges. And I didn't worry about the top too much because it's on top and whatever. Anyway, so I had sanded it down. And then all I've done is I have put up some tarping, because the fireplace is up against kind of our house. So when you use spray paints, especially outside where there's wind and things like that, you can get what's called overspray, which is basically spray paint going in places you don't want it to go. And I don't want my siding of my house to get spray paint on it, so I put up a plastic tarp behind it. I also put some plastic tarp on around the bottom base on the deck area, and some cardboard, just to hopefully not get a lot of paint on the deck. I mean, honestly, I don't care so much because we're going to be replacing our deck in a year or two anyway, but I also don't want it to look horrible, so that is what I've done. The spray paint we are using today is the Rust-Oleum brand Accent Stone Textured Finish. This is in the color, I think, Granite. Granite Stone is the color that we're using. This looks like a pretty close match to the original color of my fireplace. So I'm hoping the match is close enough that I don't have to paint the whole fireplace. I can just paint over where I put the fiberglass and hopefully it will blend in and you won't be able to tell. That's the plan, but as we know, things don't always go according to plan, so we'll see what happens. It's hot out again today, so I want to get this paint on so it can dry. We have company coming tomorrow, so I'm trying to get this ready before they get here. So yeah, we're just going to go outside. I'm going to show you what the fiberglass looks like now that it's hardened. You'll see all the tarping, and then we're going to go ahead and paint with the spray paint. Now, spray paint, you should obviously be in a ventilated area. We're outside. I should probably wear a respirator mask. I'm not going to, but please, safety first. You should not be inhaling spray paint. We all know this. So feel free to use proper precautions. I probably will put some gloves on as well because I don't want my manicure to get wrecked. So I'll be wearing some gloves. It is hot out, so we're going to try to focus on just light coats of spray paint. Now this is a textured paint as well, so it's a little different than regular spray paint. So it will go on a little thicker than normal, but we're going to try to keep it fairly light. We're going to probably put on 2 coats, but it's hot enough outside. We shouldn't have to wait too long for it to dry in between, which will be nice. And yeah, we're going to do that. So let's move outside. I'll show you what the hardened fiberglass looks like, and we'll go ahead and start putting on our first coat. I hope everything goes well. We'll see you guys out there in just a second. Hey guys. Okay, so as you can see, we've got the tarping up. I did also put tin foil over the glass on the fireplace because we don't want paint on that either. So you can see the fiberglass. It has hardened, kind of looks like an orangey yellow color. I know it looks absolutely horrible right now, but once we get the paint on there, it should look much, much better. I do have some tarping on the ground as well, which you can't really see, but we're going to start by painting on the top and kind of working our way down. So I'm going to use a little step stool just to get up there and try to spray paint it properly. I'm hoping it's a little windy. I'm hoping things go okay. So you'll have to bear with me. I'm going to just tilt you up for now so you can kind of see what I'm doing. Okay. So make sure you just shake it really well, especially the stone stuff. And we're going to go up there and we're just going to paint the top and see what happens. The color should be a pretty close match. It looks very close to me. Problem, always. Never goes smooth. It's not spraying. It's not spraying, you guys. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because it's old or if because it's clogged. I don't know. So you're going to have to bear with me while I try to get this to work. Okay, turned it upside down, gave it a spray. It seems to be okay now. So let's get to work. Okay, so you can probably tell I'm not, normally with spray paint you do long kind of strokes. With this textured paint, I'm doing more of just a spritz and a move. It's kind of like what I would consider basically stippling with a spray can instead of a paintbrush. I find the textured stuff works better when you do it that way. So you can see it's already getting better. We will need another coat, but I think it's going to look amazing when we're done. I'm just going to tilt the camera a bit, do the bottom pieces, and then we'll see if the top is dry enough for us to do another coat. All right. Guys, we're almost out. Oh no. We're definitely going to have to get another can of paint. Definitely going to have to. But you can see, you guys, can you see the difference? Like, honestly, it looks so much better, you guys. Look how much better it looks. And honestly, I think when it's dry, you're not going to be able to even tell it's a different color. I mean, it's pretty close to the same color. It really is. So, yeah. So that's it, you guys. Once this paint is done, I'm going to have to run to the store, grab another can so we can finish it off. And then we'll come back once everything is dried and done, and we'll show you the final product. And I'm pretty happy with how this turned out, honestly. Yeah, I'm thrilled with this. I'll be honest, when the fiberglass went on and it dried, I was like, ooh, that's really obvious. But paint covers everything. So we'll be back with an update later. I hope you guys are enjoying this. And don't forget, fixing things, not as hard as you might think. Little research, a little bit of elbow grease. You guys can do this too. We'll see you guys next time.